afternoon, everybody. It is meteorologist 50+ forecast here, guys, and welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all enjoying your wonderful Sunday afternoon, guys. I was currently watching the Dolphins game and all that, but I do apologize for posting a bit later. I usually post like around between 12 or 1 o'clock during the weekends, but I actually had some issues with the computer, so I had to make some new space and all that. It took a couple hours, maybe like an hour or so. But yeah, I would have posted earlier though. But guys, I'm glad I actually didn't post though when I was supposed to, because I actually have a lot of new updates that I wouldn't have had when I was supposed to post. But yeah, guys, we actually have blizzard warnings now. We have blizzard warnings, guys. That is crazy. I really didn't think that was going to happen, but yep, we do have blizzard warnings, and we also have blizzard watches, or sorry, not blizzard watches, sorry. But yeah, we are having a huge threat with snow down there in Montana, Idaho, Washington. We're having plenty of snow coming down, and actually too much, up to possibly 2 feet additional. And we already have 3 feet in the ground in some areas. Can you imagine 2 more feet? And then some areas we can just see 3 to maybe even half a foot. But yeah, if you guys are new to the channel, be sure to subscribe, guys. We're going to be doing plenty of these type of videos as we get closer into winter. I get really hyped up with these type of videos, and I hope you guys do too. But without further ado, let's get in the video. So here we have the areas right here into Montana, Idaho, Washington, all these areas right here in the northwest. We have all the way, we have about a couple states here, and then we have also some areas here in the more closer to the west. But we also do have a lot of things to talk about. We also now have freeze warnings in effect for Idaho. Again, we're going to be seeing freezing temperatures, possibly single digits. We're going to be looking at the temperatures now in this video. We haven't looked at them yet. But we have freeze warnings in Nevada, Idaho, Washington, and Oregon, and Idaho. These are where we have freeze warnings. We also have some hard freeze watches in some areas for Nevada and Utah. We also do have some hard freeze warnings too in the purple colors. So yeah, it's going to be very, very obviously cold, snowy. And again, here we have in the red, we have blizzard warnings in effect for Montana. I was just so surprised when I saw this. We also again have the wind issues. We have wind advisories for Montana and for many areas in the west, because that's why we do have those blizzard warnings, because we're gonna have the heavy snow, and then we have the wind, and then we also have, again in the pink, we have winter storm warnings. So in these areas, we also have a civil emergency message. I believe that has to do with the snow. But again, let's actually look in this area really quickly so you guys can see what is going on here. I believe the civil emergency message has to do with something with snow or ice. I think that's just what makes sense, because it is next to the areas of the blizzard. So again, look, we can see additionally another possibly 2 feet in St. Mary. For part of Conrad, Montana, that's where we're going to have a lot more snow. In Chateau, the area of Montana, that's where we have the blizzard warning. Helena, you guys are in the blizzard winter storm warnings. Billings, you guys are out of this right now. Great Falls. Let's actually see what the civil message is about. I'm actually also curious about what it is about near the Great Falls area. We do have something, is it with the snow? I believe is this with the snow here. It has something with the limited travel, emergency vehicles on the further notice. I believe that is something with the ice or something else. But yeah, that is basically what we're seeing there in the active alerts. There's definitely a lot of new updates. This is a very historic snowstorm that we've seen in the past couple of Septembers. This is very historic. I know it's not too small, or not too big, but it's actually, if you think about it, pretty historic. And we're going to be seeing the next 6 hours incredibly heavy snow for northern Montana. The snow starts to go more into Nevada though, and then we'll have that severe amount of snow in Oregon and Washington. Guys, I see some videos. It looks like Christmas out there. I'm just incredibly jealous, I'm gonna admit it. And we're seeing some more 90s next week. I just don't know why we can't just switch climate for a couple weeks. And then after that, this is actually the worst day. Today's the worst day. It'll be basically the last day. By tomorrow, we'll have that snow basically move out of the way. We'll have some early snow in the morning there near the St. Mary area, and then that should move out there. Is it St. Mary, Mount Mary? I think it's St. Mary. Yeah, I think it's St. Mary, or Mount Mary. So that's what we're looking at there in the European radar. Now we're going to be looking at the GFS. Anyway, that European radar has just refreshed. But here's the GFS. You can see a lot closer. We're going to have see this heavy snow. You can see the heaviest snow is right here in Montana. Again, that's where we have those blizzard warnings. Because the heavier the snow, and the obviously we're gonna have winds all over Montana and all over the Northwest. But the heavier the snow in that area, that's obviously the bigger chance for see blizzard conditions. Because if it's light snow, very heavy winds, obviously you can see a lot better. But if it's very heavy snow and then heavy winds, you're definitely gonna be looking like a nor'easter, like in New York. You're definitely gonna be looking like that. Again, I also have this snow out here for Nevada, Utah areas, and the Yellowstone National Park area. Again, this is today. Again, as we go into tomorrow, the snow actually moves out pretty fast. And again, we still have some snow showers out here for the areas of California, Nevada, into the Pacific Northwest. And then we might have a couple more snow showers coming in for these areas of Yellowstone, for Bozeman, for areas of the Idaho Falls. We might have some more snow there, and then for eventually in the St. Mary. I really don't think these winter warnings or blizzard warnings will last that much longer. I think they should only be today, and then by tomorrow in the morning when you wake up, I think they should be gone. And then also, we might have another storm coming in October 9th. This can be another major snowstorm, but also maybe more for for eastern Montana and North Dakota. So yeah, we're definitely going to be having a lot more winter topics to come, winter storms, and I'm actually getting very, very hyped up. So now that we haven't looked at this in the past winter videos this week, but we're going to be looking at them now. We're going to be looking at the freezing temperatures we'll be seeing. Look at this, 15 degrees below average for northern Montana and areas of Oregon and Washington. That's not just it. Look at this whole area of the West getting below average temperatures. It's actually a very weird pattern we have in the ridge forming like this. Very rare scenario you're seeing right now. This usually never really happens until maybe more into the fall season. You barely ever see this in September, especially this widespread. Again, many areas seeing more than 9 degrees below average, which is what they need. But again, I think we might need to see this pattern change for the east to see this, because again, we're just continuing to see incredibly warm temperatures right here. I think for once we might actually have to switch because it's too hot in the east and too cold in the again it's going to get colder, guys. We're going to see close to negative digits. Can you believe that? In September, negative digits. I'm still being surprised. I'm just so stunned. And yeah, we're going to have this very cold air start to become widespread now. We're going to be seeing up to 17 degrees below average getting into parts of California, Oregon, Salt Lake City. And then after that, we will still see that cold air getting around 17 degrees. And then after that, it doesn't get as cold. We start to see the warmer or the cold air move a bit more to the east now. So we have a bit less cooler temperatures. Obviously now it brings in some very cold air. Maybe possibilities for some maybe flurries out there into the Dakotas. Again, it's going to bring in some very cold conditions. And then it looks like that we could have a second cold front that could bring in again that second snowstorm around the first week or second week of October. So yeah, guys, it's going to be a very, very complicated October, as you can tell, and even a complicated end of September. So this is the new European. It just refreshed. You can tell it's not all the way. And again, you're probably thinking, why the snowfall total is so low? Like, what do you mean? It's because, look, they've gone snow for the past 3 days, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And that, again, last night, we had one of the snowiest nights so far in September this year. We had one of the snowiest nights. We actually had possibly around the foot near the northern Montana area in the northwestern corner. Around right here. This is where we had up to a foot last night. So yeah, we got most of that snow over with, but we're still going to see a good amount of snow to come. So that's why, again, today is the worst day. Also this morning we really had a huge threat with snow in the areas of Montana. Next 12 hours, we're going to be seeing a crazy amount of 6 inches here in northern Montana. We're going to be seeing the most amount of snow coming in, because again, guys, it is going to be moving north. It's still moving north, but obviously, so that again, it's not going to be in the same areas as long. That's why the northern area of Montana is obviously going to get a lot more because it's going to be in this area for the next couple of days. And again, we're going to see at most around 16 inches out here in Montana. That's the most amount we're going to be seeing additionally. So again, more than a foot to come. It's going to be crazy. We've had feet of snow already, up to 5 feet in areas. We still have this area in the cities from Bozeman to Helena to Idaho Falls that are going to be seeing additionally maybe 3 to 6 inches. And then we're going to be seeing a good amount of snow left here in Lake Tahoe. You guys can be seeing about 8 inches. Crazy amount, that little purple. So yeah, this is the European refresh now. Now we look at the GFS. The GFS is actually favoring a bit more widespread to see more snow. As you can tell, it shows a good amount of area with 20 inches or around 20 inches right here, up to 11 inches for the areas of north central Montana. Again, guys, we're going to be seeing a not more than a foot, obviously, in the areas of Helena and near Billings. Billings actually might get a bit more snow, maybe another 2 inches again. But as you can tell, again, not as crazy amounts as we were looking at on Friday. So yeah, again, no more than 2 feet additionally, unless there's a crazy change in this, maybe staying over another night or so. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and bye, guys.